A quick announcement to everyone who is watching. Unfortunately, the person who is going to be missing this session was the new character, my friend, who's playing the Leonin, known as Tristan the Stoic. Yes, thank you, Tristan the Stoic. And unfortunately, he was not feeling too hot. So I basically told him he better go to bed or else I will come over to his house and then tie him to the bed. Because seriously, the guy really needs his fucking rest. Anyway, last time we left our heroes, you guys managed to not only fend off an attack from a skeletal dragon who was immune to 6 tier spells and lower, but you also managed to save an entire family from a collapsed building. As a reward, the king led you to his now expunged castle of all monsters, and he rewarded you with a feast and bunches of moolah, and also a dragon's edge. English hard.
You're making fun of me.
Oh, sometimes I even mess up my English. I'm not perfect.
Ooh, good thing I'm going to have this recorded.
But no one's perfect. Anyway, and Synth basically ran off with the dragon's egg.
He walked into a closet.
Basically prevent dragon from eating the poor thing and making it an omelet, if I'm not mistaken. He finds himself choked out currently by none other than Valeth, man in black armor. Now, let me just fix something. Wow, I copy and paste, and it doesn't even copy and paste into the thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Some suspenseful music. By the way, the music we are using is copyright free. So chillax, everybody on Twitch and YouTube. You will be able to find the link to the music that I have personally used down in the description below, and Rozu will also link it. Ever she gets better. Not before. Anyway. So Synth, since you are the one currently in danger, let's start with you.
Disintegration wave, the door that blocks me.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, I'm gonna ship ping. What are you doing, Synth?
Disintegration way over at the wall over here.
First, I need you, actually, before you cast any spells, I need you to make a... Which one should I use? Since he's holding you with the... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Another one from before?
Okay. Well, it's for Valeth's effect to proc, basically. Tenth, I would say since you said that beforehand, I would allow you to basically try and do the disintegration ray before this happens. What are you trying to do exactly?
Trying to create a line of sight between me and the party.
Smart move. So you're trying to melt the wall itself?
Yes.
Yeah.
We see a beam shoot through.
No.
All of a sudden, wall starts melting. Silence. Million. Brett, you are seeing friend and ally Synth being choked out by none other than Bailiff. And you see his ability proc, and unfortunately your Constitution saving throw was not good enough to pass. You are now paralyzed. And he'll proceed to throw you into table. Yeah, pretty much. Proceed to throw you in the table, so I'm going to roll for damage since he's using you as an improvised weapon against the table. They take 57 damage. As two of the chairs completely shatter.
Fucking ouch.
Yeah. I am not white. How do I separate these two? What the hell? Are they connected? What the? Thank you. Yes, that is perfect. Vermilion, I need you to actually make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
You don't have advantage, so I don't
Wait.
know why.
I don't?
I mean, should you?
oh, danger
I think
sense.
I should.
Yeah.
Well, you felt safe up until now.
Yeah, but getting something
Oh.
thrown
The
at
wall
you.
did melt.
Yeah.
So yeah, that does work.
Okay.
You managed to dodge out of the way before you see a non-moving synth just crash into the table, sending food flying everywhere.
Oh, what the?
See that he moves very slowly forward.
Do I still have the egg?
No, he took it, remember? Last time.
Okay. Am I still paralyzed?
Yes.
Okay.
Until, until the paralysis, either wears off or someone heals you of said paralysis, you can't really get out of it. I need to know what you guys are doing. I need some roleplay here. Why is there such silence?
I'm taking it
Because we
back.
weren't sure if
I can't do
first.
anything.
Okay. I'm gonna go forward and then draw my weapon.
I cast Sunbeam.
I'm gonna cast Animate Objects.
I'm gonna try to scream.
By the way, this place is now lit up like the 4th of July. This is
See
great.
Bailiff raise his hand, his his pinky finger, and cast counterspell
On who?
on the sunbeam that he just cast.
Oh.
That is a 6th level spell, man.
He casts it at the 9th level.
God damn it.
I cast it. I don't know why I didn't put it in the chat before, but it's really long. But I did cast Animate Objects, and if he does try to counterspell me, I'm gonna counterspell the counterspell.
No, he's counterspelling Fritz right at the moment.
Oh yeah,
I
that
was
is
using
just his.
powerful stuff to attack him.
Raises his index finger and counterspells you too.
Can I counterspell his counterspell?
Of
Wait,
his
Can't
ability.
you only counterspell once per turn?
It's because of his ability that he's able to do this.
Oh my gosh.
I will actually post it.
No, I
So
believe
that
you.
you
He's
guys
just
may
such an
read it.
OP boss character. Countermaster, of course.
Oh, can I counterspell his counterspell though? Am I
You
allowed
would
to?
have to cast it at higher level than he does. Which good luck, because he doesn't use spell slots when using this ability. He casts it at the 9th level again.
Wow.
Doesn't use spell slots. Wow, that's kind of a dick move, man. Add a character, that is a dick move.
You see that while he's doing this, you see one of his rings on one of his fingers shines brightly as he does this. It's an item that gives him this ability. I need more information. What are you guys doing?
I'm just nervously standing there trying to protect Sin with my weapon drawn.
Can I use skills even though I'm paralyzed? Like skills that don't require me to move.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to really quickly put check your thing. Okay, I will say this. I would say both the will and the eyes would be able to be procced.
Alright.
Synth.
Okay. I
Those things for the eyes would not be affected by the paralysis.
oh. Can I okay.
I'm gonna move to synth.
I hope
Okay.
you're not touching him.
Oh, synth?
Yeah,
Moves forward.
you're still acidic.
I turn into a human form and then I touch him. Because
First.
that thing.
And he's going to attempt to grapple Mr. Vermilion.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That means my lesser respiration works. He's unparalyzed now.
So I need you to roll a strength throw in order to shimmy out of his grip.
Oh boy. Saving throw?
Yeah, basically to contest his strength.
Oh, that would be
Oh wait,
athletic.
nope, that's normal.
Whichever's better.
Sorry? Could you repeat?
Athletics.
No, I press advantage, my bad. That's a 16.
Okay, I will actually do the strength check for Bailiff.
How loud is this?
What?
How loud is this thing going on?
Well, so far you haven't heard anything. You're kind of
Far away.
really
Yeah.
far away. So unfortunately you have not heard anything. You're just content taking a bubble bath currently. It's
Alright.
going to take a few minutes for the actual hell to reach you.
Yeah, I had to ask.
So this is when one of us goes crashing through a wall into your bath, you know?
Oh, he's going to basically...
That'd be a bad
my
thing to do
plans
right
for
now.
this- Okay, so I'm going to openly do a check with Aleph just to show you what you're up against.
Oh.
Man, you got
Huh,
some 3.5.
He only
this
rolled it. He rolled a 10, huh?
That's so bad.
Oh, perfect.
He grips you with his left hand this time.
Mm-hmm.
Need you to make a con save.
16.
16? You fail. You are petrified.
Oh, okay.
Each of his gauntlets do a different effect. Which, interestingly enough, Vermilion got really close to saving.
Oh boy.
What was the save?
I can't tell you that. Otherwise, you'll
Ooh.
use that in the future.
Okay, I can't
And
do
then he will
anything now.
proceed to throw your stone body at Silence.
Doesn't
Uh-oh.
petrification take a while?
It's unfortunately with this, I will actually post this.
Instantly. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
It's a world-class item he has.
Yikes.
So he will Synth, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Not Synth, but Silence. Sorry. Probably Synth too, since he's tossing it your way.
Oh.
Oh no. Synth, you are tackled by Vermilion's petrified body, and you fall into silence. So all three of you are now prone under Vermilion's body.
Oh boy.
Let's go with Mr. Fritz. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna move over to Synth now that he's closer, turn human, and give him a poke. And I'm casting Lesser Restoration to get rid of his paralysis.
Okay. And I get a perception check as you're doing this. Ugh. Gonna move you over here, man.
Sorry, I'm on phone, so give me a second. To
Good time.
do exception.
This is a dangerous situation.
Oh, press it twice. 14.
14, you see a shadow appear behind Valeth as he sort of reaches the table.
I'm about to flip the table.
As you see a bald head, familiar bald head, appear behind Valeth. I'm going to put him on map.
If you... Oh, dear lord. That's who I think it is. You're such a head. Yep.
You see him. Valeth has not even noticed that this person has appeared. You see him take a position, sort of like a martial arts stance. He just punches Valeth in the spleen, and you actually see Valeth rear back in surprise. You can see that his fist actually connected with Valeth. The times you've dealt with Valeth, nothing has ever connected with his armor. But you see, Valeth is actually in a little bit of pain.
Ooh.
You hear Paula's voice go, martial art. Activate skill. Displacing banishment. Self-sacrifice edition. As you hear Valif screech in utter anger, as you see him just all of a sudden be sucked into a void and disappear.
With
Evil
the egg?
containment ring?
Oh, as he's standing there, you see his young face get few more wrinkles in the span of seconds. You see him cough up a large amount of blood.
Oh,
As
no.
he collapses to the floor.
Fritz, heal him.
Yeah, I'll go to him. I'm in human form still, so.
So you know, when you pick him up, him being face first, you see that he looks about 30 years older now.
I am going to cast at least a base healing spell. It's kind of, at a higher level, where he gets more health. I'm going to cast it at a 4th level. And some.
By the way, Synth, as you are healed from the paralysis, Dahl regained consciousness, and he feebly, raises his hand up to you, reveals that he took the dragon egg from Valif. His hand is shaking violently.
It's an kinetic ray. Take the egg back.
I'll take the egg from his hand and just put it to the side for now, and I'm there for him in his time of need.
Are you all okay? Are you all alive?
I believe so.
Am I
probably
still
have to get
petrified?
We need to get not heals up. Rozu for our petrified friend there, but other than that, we should be fine.
Good. I could smell the blood coming from his armor as he passed by my cave.
Yeah, he's a really bad guy.
I could sense he was going to the city, but I didn't know he would come here.
Yeah, he tends to do that.
The guy's a monster.
Well,
Why would you do that?
Good news is that he won't be able to come back to the city for a month.
Where did you send him to?
I used my skill as a monk to banish him to the Kotz Plains.
Instantly teleport.
Self-sacrifice I did. It sacrifices my life energy in order to send people away. Depending on how powerful the person is, it takes more off my life.
It seems to have aged you greatly then.
Yes. And I fear that he is none too happy with me.
Good. Make sure to piss him off. It's a kind of chuckle at that. Well, probably by the time he gets back, we'll be strong enough to at least defeat him, maybe.
I only wish you luck because I sense that was not even half his true power.
Oh, great.
I could be mistaken. I am a little bit delirious after sacrificing a lot of years.
Can somebody go get Rozu as I yell out back?
Yeah, I'll go get her.
Actually, Tristan is already racing out the door, screaming, Rozu, 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 Rozu.
Good.
Hear his voice fading into the hallway. So you all of a sudden hear, Rozu, 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 Rozu.
I can't take a bath in peace.
At least you're nice and clean.
I don't know, that was only a couple minutes.
Oh,
Pretty sure she'll pop out her head as like, what?
he explains the situation that happened.
And it's over, right?
For now.
He explains that Valif was banished for at least a month to the Kotz Plains by Dal Numlet. He reflects it.
Okay.
By sacrificing his own life force in order.
I don't have magic to restore life force. Give me 15 minutes to finish up cleaning up, and I'll head over there.
Yes, but
Tristan offers some lavender for the bath and just places outside and runs off.
He eyes him, wondering where in the world he got that. Exit and go back into the bath.
Actually, my friend Teddy said I had full liberty of like doing whatever the heck I want with his character. So I had him basically while he was drinking some soup, he decided to pick some flowers for you, and they happen to be lavender off the table.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know it sounds random, but that's what I rolled. I was like, okay, he picked up lavender for you. Got it. Oh, and he also got you like 2 muffins. That's about it.
Okay.
Have you ever had those muffins with those like little black dots in them? You know what I'm talking about? Those little seed things? What are those called?
I don't remember what the seat's called, but I remember the muffin.
Okay, yeah, it's those muffins. You see Tristan bang open the door as he's panting, then proceed to sit down, grab the nearest fish, and just start devouring.
This isn't really the time for stress eating.
This is the only time I'll do this. He was like, just pointing at all of you, like all injured, and he's just stuffing his
I'm fine.
face.
And someone's turned to stone. That's why I was like, get Rozu.
Oh yeah, is he still to stone?
That's what petrified means.
Well, I thought you cast restoration.
Yeah, on synth to get him unparalyzed, not Vermilion.
I thought he did it twice. I could have swore he did it twice.
He rolled it twice, but I think
didn't know if you heard me the first time.
that's why.
The second time I couldn't do it. I can't do that for the petrification.
Oh, got it.
I can't do that.
Let me double check.
You need greater
Tristan.
restoration point. I don't have the spell.
Yeah, let me double check Tristan. See if any of this good stuff.
Playing a paladin, right? I'm not.
I have greater
He is
restoration.
a homebrew class, actually, of paladin. Fortunately, he does not have greater restoration.
So in about 15 to 20 minutes, Rozu comes to the dining hall, cleaned, looking tired, maybe a little upset that her bath was cut short. Walks over and then taps Vermilion for greater restoration.
Then goes back to her bath.
No, she kind of looks at the table with the flipped up food. It's like, so that's why I only got muffins.
Actually, you might be able to help a little bit here. It's not with also healing is good. You're probably better at healing than I am. It's also another reason why I've called you here.
Yes, I heard that he sacrifices life energy, but I can't restore life energy.
What was reincarnate?
Actually, Tristan will activate, let's see here. He will, activate, Aura of Vitality, which will allow, everyone in a 30-foot radius to... Actually, let me just post this.
Oh, hey.
Okay, but he needs to move closer.
Worst comes to worst, I can reincarnate him. But I have to wait till tomorrow to do that.
He will then touch, after casting that, he will then touch Dal, and then Vermilion, who is now no longer stone, and Synth, and he will attach these little adorable greenish bubbles on you. Have a range, but he chooses to just stick one on you.
So
as you are getting healed, you see the bubbles start seeping into your skin and everything just being absorbed.
Cool.
So he just came out of nowhere, choked you, Synth, caused a little fight, and then get banished for an egg.
Yes, this egg, as I show her the egg.
We are going to make a killer omelet out of it.
We are not making an omelet out of this.
We should.
We should not.
Think about it.
I am thinking about it. That's why I'm saying no.
What's with the egg?
It's a world-class destroyer cataclysm egg with a dragon in it named Rune.
We should definitely not eat that egg then.
Yeah, I know. This is like...
As you say this out loud, you see Dal get really pale. It's like, please don't eat it.
Don't worry.
It will kill us all.
What if they gave us the world-class powers, though? I think that would be pretty cool.
Not sure if that's how that would work. That's a bit of a gamble.
I wouldn't attempt it because whatever laid that egg might get angry with us.
Well, they found it with no mother protecting it or anything. And assuming that there is no world-class destroyer cataclysm dragon just flying around as of right now, I don't think it would even know that its child is dead.
Bloody, can this be an Yggdrasil item?
Wrong both time. It's Yggdrasil.
Ah, dang it. Egg.
But yeah. But you came close the second time. This egg is actually from the world of Yggdrasil.
Yep, that's what I thought.
As well as his mother.
Yes.
So the fact that this egg never appeared in the game ever mean that it was laid in this world.
Yeah, she kind of hasn't said anything for a while since you told her, and then she just takes a deep breath and says, "Oh, another game item."
Oh wait, this is a game item?
Kinda. Or like it came from something that is one.
This
Can I get a history check from everybody, please?
Yeah.
I'll use a psychic energy on this.
Of course!
Give me a second.
I just want to go back and take a bath.
History. Here we go. Yep, if I press the right thing.
It's a deception roll, you dolt.
Still a nat 20.
Not the right one.
Because it's not it.
So let's see. That would be. I meant to press history. It's just big fingers.
You
Still
rolled it
pretty
again.
decent.
Stop that. I am pressing history, not deception. Someone zoomed in more.
So, you're trying to deceive yourself into knowing history.
He's doing better than I.
Silence and actually Fritz knows the general idea. He doesn't know extensive information, but I will give all the information to Silence. She knows that this particular dragon that bore this egg is from a world known as Jotunheim.
Oh, gosh.
AKA the realm of the frost giants. That in this realm there rests a dragon that beneath their mighty city rests a dragon so large that it takes up their entire realm. And this dragon was supposedly when basically their world was going to come to an end, Jotunheim, basically she would break free of her slumber and then find a suitable place to lay her young, which would eventually become the cataclysmic dragon known as Ruin. It was to devour the corpses of Fenrir, Jormungandr, and the corpse of the world.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Do you say any of this, Silence?
I just kind of like look at the egg and I just like squint, like, I don't say anything. I'm just like, I'm still hungry. I want that fucking egg.
Bam. Do I need to get the newspaper and bap you?
No.
Either way, we can't have that egg around. We need a safe place for it. Can't let it hatch.
Like our bellies.
She turns to Silence and raises her eyebrow like, really?
It's safer. It can't hatch if it's gone.
Well, what happens if we open it and it turns out we hatch it?
I mean,
Don't think that's how eggs work.
There's a lot of things in this world we don't know how it works.
if we
True, but like in general, that's not how eggs work.
Is that cracking? Is the egg cracking? Oh my lord.
Uh-oh.
I hold the egg up to the
Just
sky.
fucking ate it.
I just put my hands to my face and scream. Oh.
It screams with you.
Hey, it thinks you're its mother.
What? No.
No, its eyes has not opened.
Thank
It's currently
God.
holding it.
Me, Synth.
I am walking away from this situation and taking a couple apples with me.
What? Rozu, come back. This is such a beautiful
It
moment.
begins to open up its eyes.
Yeah, no. Oh, I am not getting involved with this.
But you will have to.
Nope. Did
Worst
not
comes to worst,
volunteer
we
for
make it
this.
Outside.
I'm gonna watch closely.
as it opens up its eyes, it blinks a few times, trying to get all the newborn stuff out of its new eyes that it's trying to discover. It has not noticed your face, but it notices your clothes. Then it kind of holds its head like up, kind of blinks in the bright light, and then burps.
Sorry, I got it.
Send dexterity saving throw.
Yep, that's another reason why I moved away.
Jesus Christ.
You actually save. It's a baby. Only your hair is actually frozen.
Oh, frozen.
Yeah, his mother, Ice Dragon.
No, I'm just surprised that I was able to do it.
Pro
And it
class dragon.
hiccups, and you see lightning come out. It hiccups, and a lightning comes out. Then farts, you see fire.
I see why this is a cataclysm dragon.
It's poison damage. It's a baby cataclysm dragon.
You can do all of that just by doing that much works. Jesus Christ.
Rozu shells. This is why I didn't want it to hatch.
Well, we can't really do anything about it now, can we?
Nature versus nurture.
Nature wanted this egg to hatch.
And you can easily snap its neck.
I most certainly will not just kill a baby off like that.
Here's the voice in the hallway.
Nope, I'm behind the wall.
Can still hear you.
I am not being attached to this monstrosity.
Proceeds to hop down from your hands on the table.
Highlight it.
Hello, young one.
Should we name it? Or
He already has a name, Ruin.
oh yeah, we give it a cooler name.
We're not keeping it.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Clean myself off.
Sorry.
We already fell in love with it.
And you just raises its head, and I gotta roll something.
Oh, boy.
I basically said I was going to roll something, but I wanted to make it public.
And you rolled a 1.
Anywho, which means that comes. Okay, so the first two faces it sees are Synth and Silence.
Let's go.
Oh.
Then it sees Vermilion, and it sees Fritz, and it sees Silence's tail.
I told it hello,
Its
young
eyes get wide,
one.
and it proceeds to tackle Vermilion's tail. Starts trying to play with it, swatting at it.
That's cute.
We really shouldn't
Fighting
keep
roll.
this.
We will.
No.
Yes.
Why not?
She peeks over because it is evil.
How is a baby evil? It's probably the most pure thing.
Man, how are you gonna kill it? That's like just wrong. You can't just kill an infant.
Yeah.
Okay. Cataclysm, world, item, named, ruined. Come on.
That just means, Rozu, that just means that it's one of the strongest dragons out there. That doesn't mean it's evil.
It was trying to get kidnapped by an evil guy. It is evil.
That just means that the guy that was trying to steal it was evil.
If we raise it correctly, it
The
should.
way it just poofed.
What?
What?
Just poofed.
You mean out of existence?
Just disappeared. You see a cloud of smoke and it just disappeared.
My
It
baby.
just went
Uh-oh.
It reappears on Tristan's head.
Ugh.
Oh,
So it's like a blink dog now.
Jesus Christ. They can do so many things.
Kind of does a massaging thing on his mane. Doesn't like it. Poofs again.
It can teleport.
Lands on
Oh my gosh.
Fritz.
Who's in
Actually,
human form?
Smells you. Ducks its head to the side and pokes you with one of its claws. You turn into your normal slime self.
Hello.
And it can
And
cancel out magic. Lovely.
Well, it's probably resistant.
And it proceeds to pop on your head, squish it a little, seems happy, curls up, falls asleep.
Okay,
I pat-
please let's snap its neck.
What? No, Rozu, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nature versus nurture.
He's turning into Silence with the omelet thing.
Yeah, but that was like before it hatched. It isn't like a fucking conscious. This isn't like a little guy. This is a little man.
By the way, you see Fritz in his slime form. He's vibrating a little. The thing's purring.
I pet him. Ah.
By the way, your body does not seem to have an effect on his scales.
It's acid
Good.
resistant. Oh my gosh.
I don't see why you're so against this, Rozu. This is a good thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Okay, Rozu, think of it like
This
this.
is how you raise it.
Yeah, we have like the baby version of one of the best dragons that we could probably know, and it is literally purring.
You hear a noise as you see King get up from his seat, grab a glass of wine, grab a plate of food. He was like, "This has been enough fun for me for one day."
Please don't leave me with this craziness.
Oh, I got you a plate of food too. Want
Okay.
some?
Yeah,
Me on the veranda?
I'll leave with you and let them enjoy whatever chaos this is.
Okay, I got some cheese. I got some bread. I also got some ham. I also got some vegetables.
You can keep the ham, but I'll take the vegetables. And she will continue to walk with the king and go enjoy a meal away from this.
As soon as you get out of earshot, he was like, "This has been way too many surprises for me. I'm getting too old for this."
Oh, please, this is only the first week. I don't want to even think about the next few weeks.
He kind of lightly pats you on the shoulder. He was like, there. Tell you what, there is a secret little thing we can put in the bathing stuff that will help you relax. It's my own secret recipe of helping the bones just more relaxed.
Appreciate it.
Scented with honeysuckle. As you guys just wander off.
Yep.
And I'm just happily petting the dragon that's now on my head.
Was napping, but as soon as you spend a few minutes petting it, it kind of wakes up, not happy with the petting, kind of wanders down, looks around, see it go under the table, its cheeks puffed out. It has something in its mouth.
What did you catch?
You see yellow feathers.
Your bird.
10th, you notice your bird is missing.
That was Fritz's bird.
Pounce!
Pounce?
Yes, I pounced
You
on
trying
it.
to
And
catch the dragon?
open, spit it out. Spit it out now.
It's shaking its head.
Out now. Spit it out. You'll be in big trouble. Spit it out.
It releases whatever it was in its mouth. You see, it was not your bird. It's a yellow rat
With feathers?
that is shivering in fear. It's just a yellow rat.
You said it had feathers.
Oh, yeah.
I pick up the rat and I just look at him and I just go,
Its eye is twitching. You see little feathers on its back. This is no ordinary rat. It's a familiar. And yellow rats with wings are only available to necromancers as a familiar.
So I'm holding this rat with wings. I look at him, look back at the rat.
Wait, shouldn't it be burning from acid?
Oh, yeah, true.
It has no tail. And it has literally next to no fur. No.
Well, I give it back to the dragon. Sorry, I thought it was something else. Where did that
Gives you this very irritated look.
Hey, I have a pet bird that has exact same feathers. So you gotta forgive me for that one. But,
Snatches up its meal and kind of with its cheek puff out, it saunters off, but then it stops and then it snaps its head back at you, giving you a glare and just goes underneath the table.
I go to find my bird.
I go to get the dragon out of from under the table.
Do so, and it's like, what now?
Come on. Just start
Treating
licking.
it like a dog.
No, that sounds like make towards a cat.
Speak to it.
I can't understand it. Oh, okay, hold on. I just tell it to come on then.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, but I can't. But if it can, then I can start doing it.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Vermilion probably can.
Because if you speak Draconic, it can actually talk.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Hi. Hey.
Over here. Behind you.
I turn around.
Out the window. Just see a giant green eye, size of the window, staring back at you.
I close the window. Yeah,
I open the window.
No, close the window. Close the window.
I go, I think this is our baby.
Yeah, no.
My baby now.
Motherfucker.
How did I know?
I knew it.
Look, I'm not angry. I'm just actually happy that someone actually found my baby again.
Give us a sec. We gotta catch it.
Yeah, sure, pound.
Ham. Ice dragons love ham.
Yeah, okay, no. I'm gonna go ahead and start screaming now.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're afraid of dragon.
Baby dragon, okay. Big
I'm like
dragon.
3 times. I'm like 3 times. Once it gets bigger than me, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah, and this one is its eye is covering a window that is like 3 times the height you are, and it's only its eye that you can see.
Yeah, I'm gonna be screaming for a while now.
So we catch the little dragon. Come on, we're bringing him on.
As it kind of struggling with like food in its mouth, she kind of opens her mouth a little. You just see 2 front teeth, and it grabs the little dragon by the scruff.
Well, I can see a tongue coming in, just grabbing it.
Yeah, it gently places it outside, looks to you all. Did you steal my baby?
No, but somebody found the egg. Is all. Well, we didn't necessarily steal it. Somebody gave it to us as a reward. It seems.
And where did they get it from?
Yeah.
They never supposed to.
I'm with the king. We're off eating somewhere.
They never.
You don't know where.
We're not having any of this.
They never specified.
Yeah.
You are a distant ancestor of mine, eyeing Vermilion.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do me a small favor?
What
Just
is
find
it?
whoever found my baby and took it away from me,
Sure.
and do this for me. I will give you my word and my little son's here word that we will never, ever attack you.
And I just nod. Sure.
We're your friends.
And I look back at my group and then say yes, say yes.
Thumbs up.
Passing out.
I go. Sorry, don't mind him. He's afraid of things that are bigger than him.
I can tell.
It's a natural fear. I'm sorry for some of us.
What happened to him?
Dragon.
Yes, but what kind of dragon?
Skeletal.
That explains a lot.
You don't know that. I never told you my secret.
No, we was pretty sure after casting, non-fear spells at you.
Yeah.
And screaming. It's kind of blatantly obvious.
Hey,
And
I
you
scream
running
at
away.
I scream at every dragon that's bigger than me. The only person who has an exact number on what dragon is Rozu.
Yep, now you know my fear of undead.
Well, once you find out who took my baby, I will be waiting near the mountains. Hard to miss me. I'll be waiting on the tallest peak.
Have a good life, which it would be very long. Dear God, that is a long lifespan.
Are you kidding? I've already lived for 2,000 years.
I know, right? Must get boring after a while.
I'm still in the dating game as she flies off.
Ooh! You go, girl! My character scream at her.
Let me guess. Her wings hitting the castle shakes the castle.
Probably someone breaks. Like,
no, she basically launches herself off the castle and basically only takes flight after she's a good distance away. You do see that the first beat of her wings over the ocean, one beat, you see a whale that like surfaced temporarily gets like thrust into the air completely for about 10 seconds and then lands into the ocean very confused.
why was I imagining Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, whales falling from the sky?
Oh,
And
no.
goes, splat.
No. No cruelty to whales, please.
No! Where am I? What is life? Oh! No, the whale's fine. He's just very confused of what just happened. Miss Resume.
Yes.
Abruptly feel a wet tongue sort of trying to comfort you.
What?
It's your dog.
I don't have a dog.
Said Synth.
Oh, Synth. Synth's
it's
You're
dog.
screaming. You just feel the wet tongue of your pupper just going.
I wake up.
After that drama, we're going to leave you guys temporarily and go to over Rozu, who's sitting comfortably across, kind of like right beside the king on a terrace overlooking a majestic-looking garden of all types of flowers and herbs. You're just sipping tea, and he has like this sort of meal that servants kind of brought out for you guys.
And somehow
He's
we
like,
don't see
"Would
the
you like more
giant
vegetables?"
dragon.
You're currently on this side of the castle. Let me shift ping, actually. Currently on this side of the castle, whereas the dragon took off from this side.
Yeah,
So
but this
complete
dragon was
opposite
supposed to be continent size.
Realm size, give or take, the size of the city, major city in Jotunheim. But yeah, you would have heard like a gust of wind, but that's about it.
Okay.
Would have felt like a gust of wind.
Just a wind and a shadow, that's about it.
No, you wouldn't have seen a shadow. The sun is currently setting in your direction, so her shadow would have been the opposite of where you currently are. So
It's
you wouldn't
already
have
in the
seen it.
afternoon? Oh my gosh.
Did take a long bath.
That was
Would
only
you like
20
more
minutes.
vegetables? Was it? Oh,
The first one. You didn't-
well,
Oh,
if you need time, I do have some servants that do some mean massages.
sounds
Kind
like
of sips his tea.
I'd love to have a.
He kind of claps it, puts
But-
his teacup down.
I love to, but I'll have to decline.
Oh, it's no worries. Could still use the massage. He claps his hands a couple of times, and you see a couple of servants. He was like, get me the honeysuckle, and also get those smelly oils that I like. What is it called? You called it chamomile, sire. Yeah, that one. Well, if you're not going to enjoy it, I will.
I would
But
love to, but
anyway,
maybe
if you
another
need-
time.
If you need anything, it produces a small bell. Ring this bell.
I
This will come and help you.
think I might want to check out your library. Maybe some alone time and, quiet to my thoughts.
Library. So you're a reader. We have a selection of over 30,000 books.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Would you like one of my servants to lead you?
That'd be lovely.
He sort of rings the bell, and one of the butlers come, and he's like, Go fetch Martha. About 10 minutes pass, and you see a woman with frizzle hair and sort of an unkempt look, but she's really young looking. She's like, Can I help you, sire? Yes, this young lady wishes to look at the library, if you don't terribly mind. Looks to you. Her hair is that of like a messy moss green. Her eyes are like that of a very lime green color. She's like, Oh, you read? Holds like a big book to her chest.
I read time to time, yes.
I know of the perfect quiet place where you can read all of our books. Follow me.
Thank you.
And she
And thank you too.
leads you. No problem. Take your time. Relax.
She really needs it.
You're nowhere near her.
I know.
So I'm going to shift ping where
Oh,
the
gosh.
library.
One side to the.
Oh, that's only the entrance.
Okay.
This room is also part of the library. This room, this room, this room.
Basically, almost the whole lower half.
Yeah, this room.
Yeah.
You are just double doors open, and you just see bookshelves with all sorts of subjects. You even see a children's section with pop-up books.
Well, that's interesting.
But it's made with magic, so it actually has moving pictures, kind of like in Treasure Planet.
Very interesting then.
Martha actually shows you a right over here is her own little secret spot next to a window. It's a little reading seat on the windowsill. There's pillows and everything. She is like, it even has these curtains that you can draw so that people don't read you. He kind of draws them, and you see a "Do not disturb, I'm reading" sign
Very,
embroidered on it.
Very nice.
Leave you alone. Have fun reading.
Yay. It looks around. It's like, oh god, way too many books. I am going to attempt to find 2 types of books, hopefully.
Okay.
One
What are you looking for? Then I'll ask for. Okay.
is the book of her god, and 2...
This world?
No, the new god now. Goddess, whatever.
Okay, yeah, this world. Got it.
And the second one, The Great Kings.
Ooh, she's doing research on that. Okay.
She
All right,
just
let's
heard
look up
about it.
the other
It freaks her out. It happened that long time ago. So yes, it's still on her mind. And this is a perfect way to get away from the crazy people right now.
Okay, so need you to roll an investigation, and then we'll
dear
switch
Lord.
over to the other people.
Okay.
As the feast sort of winds down after a while, Tristan kind of wanders off to his room and sort of falls face first into the covers.
Too many books.
Fritz will turn back into human form so he's not burning through the floor.
See one of the servants come in, and she just sees a dent in the floor, and she kind of gives you a death glare.
I shrug and I go, sorry. The little dragon turned me back.
It gives you a look like you're completely stupid.
Well, you missed him. Let's just say that. And walks away. Actually, on
What are the rest of
save
you?
Earth, I fix it.
What are the rest of you doing?
Picking up my dog, feeling dejected about losing a great potential ally, and looking for the king.
I mean, we still have a potential ally. She said if we find the person.
I am looking for something like a training ground.
You hear training coming from out here.
And I go towards there.
You see a familiar face in the form of Gazif Sternov
Ooh.
outside with him.
I'm gonna bow my head towards him.
Down here. You see that he's meeting with someone.
Just giving a short bow, and then I'm gonna practice on.
I'm going to go look for the king.
So you're heading with Synth?
Yeah, kind of.
Perfect. The party split up now to kill them all one by one. Awesome.
If you
Oh,
wanted to
shit.
kill us, you could have with Bailiff. Just say.
Yeah, could easily do that, but where's the fun in that? I want you to suffer.
Oh, I'm probably just gonna walk around the castle like aimlessly or something. I don't really have anything to do. Uh-oh.
Can I get just a general 1d100 from you, Silence?
Oh.
He's halfway
Okay, that's
there.
interesting. But not a prayer. As you guys are exploring, Vermilion, I would like a performance check from you. Who just left? I think it was Groovy.
Yes.
It was Groovy. Yep. Vermilion performance. Ooh,
Ooh.
that's not very good. That's not good at all. Okay, and Synth and Fritz, I need one of you to give me an investigation.
I'll do it.
Wait.
I have a +1 investigation. You
I
have
have
better?
I have a +2, and I can use Psionic Energy to boost it.
All right, I'll give you help. So you have advantage.
Oof.
Wow. Cheese
Ooh.
and crackers.
Okay, so that's a 13.
That's a little bit better. Okay, let's start with Silence. Silence, by rolling this 1d100, I wanted to see whether or not you get aimlessly lost into
Oh.
a random part of the castle. And you kind of sort of did.
Uh-oh.
You find yourself in a room, and it's very dimly lit, but with your natural eyesight you can see that there is a lot older man kind of perusing himself around the area. Looks to be mage's outfit on. See all sorts of stuff around, like drying insects and lizards, and a pot in the middle. What looks to be a ball made of crystal in the middle.
Hey, what's popping in here?
You doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing here?
I work here. I am part of the Mages Guild here in Riesti. I am the court magician. I make all sorts of potions and incantations for the king.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it is. You want? I'm a little bit busy. I don't mean to be rude.
No, I was just walking and I found myself here, so I'll head out.
Look like a magic user. Would you like to stay and help?
Oh, sure.
All right. And I want you to go over. It points to the far wall. Actually, I'm gonna pull you exactly where he's at. Gonna shift ping for you, so that way it's a lot easier.
Oh wow, I walked really far.
You did say you wanted to wander.
I did.
Points to the far wall, and he was like, "Now, I want you to get me this list of ingredients." Hands you a piece of paper while I mix this pot.
Like, what's on the list? Is it stuff in this room, or do I have to go on like a grocery hunt?
All the stuff he basically says is inside of his laboratory, but he can't seem to remember where to find it.
It's like I spy. I gotta find stuff.
Yes, where's Waldo kind of stuff.
Cool, I guess I'll get helping with that.
He's asking. Yeah. So give me an investigation. Ooh, nicely done. He's asking you for tail of dried newt, a fresh egg from a chicken, the nose itchy. My nose.
We're to see what weird ingredient that is.
The whiskers from a cat.
Wow.
Beeswax what looks to be on the list, and yes, I added this from Skyrim, a giant's toe.
Gross.
And you find that in like no time. He just dumps it all into the pot. After like 15 minutes, turning like a very thick mucus green, very gross looking color. Just pours it into a bowl, downs the whole thing.
What the fuck?
You see him abruptly. His wrinkles are getting thinner. He's like, yes, it's working. Starts getting younger, and then old again. He was like, dang it, I'm still missing an ingredient.
So you're making a potion of youth. That's pretty cool.
Yes. That way I can do my favorite thing again.
What's that?
Fishing. I like fishing.
Oh,
I'm old and feeble, and I can't do it anymore.
So what do you think you're missing for it?
I have no idea. I've tried everything. This is the closest I've gotten. Could
Can I do like an
a favor?
Sorry.
Yeah, do an Arcana.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Nicely done, Silence. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a really high Arcana, so...
That's an understatement. You rolled a 12 and you got a 23. That's impressive.
Oh, that's actually a 27 because I have extra.
I have a few theories of what could help his potion, but in order to find these ingredients, you would need to like either buy it off of someone or find the ingredients. One is an incredibly rare item that is only obtained in very rare occasions, especially in the game of Yggdrasil, but you don't know how rare it might be in this world, which is Tears of Happiness from a Dryad.
I'll tell him that.
We need to make a dryad really happy.
You tell a
You know
dryad
how
joke.
rare it is to find a Dryad.
I would assume pretty, but like it's also like a potion of youth, and I feel like that's also not going to be easy.
You don't understand. There's only 2 live Dryads left in this world because of that bloody emperor. Of course, the new emperor is a lot better, but still, he went on a hunting spree for those things. And then his son took over and he ended the whole thing.
That's a shame.
A shame.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah?
Never answered my question.
Oh, you're asking questions? Sorry, I didn't cut off, right?
He asked you, how do you think it's disappointing?
Because you're not going to be able to find it?
Yes, good thing is, I feel like I should be getting close. I'm determined to make this youth potion before I die.
How old does this man look?
Old. Like Merlin from Sword in the Stone kind of old.
Shit, I just kind of like squint, like, and nod, like you do, like, yeah, yep, sure.
Oh, since you're a magic user, I would definitely suggest you either visit the wizard in the Baharuth Empire or the two witches down the road.
Down the road?
Yes, I know them personally. They're good friends of mine. Don't tell the king.
Oh, may have
He doesn't
to-
like witches, even though they're not technically wanted. He doesn't like witches.
That's a shame.
Technically, that's what you are.
That's true, but he doesn't need to know that.
Either way, young lady, you look awfully furry for a human.
With
It's a
you?
suit.
It's a suit.
Yes.
I wish my eyesight was better.
Gosh.
Anyway, young lady, if you ever find any of those special ingredients, have a good day. But just bring them to me. I gotta get my prune juice.
You have fun with that. I'm gonna slowly back out of the room.
As we switch over to Mr. Vermilion.
And
Your
Yeah.
performance
Ritz.
with the training is not going very
No.
well.
Damn it.
Excuse me, Vermilion.
Yes.
You're strong with the sword. But if I may make a bold suggestion, don't fight the dummies. Let's spar together.
Oh, I'd gladly
You
take the opportunity to
toss
spar.
into you a wooden sword.
It would be an honor to spar with you.
Very well then. Show me what you got. Make an attack roll against him.
Okay. Okay, wait. Can I use the simple hand?
Just use your normal great sword stuff, but it will be
Mhm.
greatly downgraded to wooden sword level.
Okay. Nope. I have to remove that range.
As you start attacking him, you kind of raise your sword and he says, "Ability boost." Dashes to the side and kind of whaps you right on the back of the head.
Ugh.
Kind of stings a little, but you're okay. He was like, "Trusting too eagerly, my friend. You're a barbarian, but you don't need to act like a barbarian. If I may make a simple suggestion, you might be capable of this little maneuver." Brings his wooden sword to the training dummy. He is going to teach you his martial art.
Yes.
6-fold slash of light. He activates his ability, he procs it, and it goes fast. Now, for you to learn this, I will need first performance check.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, first wisdom check and a performance check.
Wisdom check.
Yes, just a regular wisdom.
Ooh.
Oof. Okay, then a performance
Oh my god.
and a strength.
Strength check. Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, you're not seeming to get the fastness that is necessary right now. He was like, he kind of laughs out loud a little. He's like, "Tell you what, for the next, since it's late afternoons, let's say the next 3 hours, you and me, I will teach you this until you get it right. Every time you get it wrong, he kind of taps you on the back of the head. I'll whap you.
It would be greatly appreciated.
Try again."
Then I do the rolls again.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay, performance is a lot better, and strength is the same. Okay, so the next 2 hours, you do not comprehend how he can do 6 slashes while you can only manage 2, and you're like, "I don't get it."
Oh,
You
yeah.
are getting down the slashes of light part and the strength and speed. Now you only need to comprehend how he does the slash it, which is the wisdom. One more check for wisdom. Just wisdom. That's decently a lot better. For the last hour, you're starting to get it. And finally, you manage to barely do a 6-fold slash of light. And you fall on your knees exhausted. He's panting a little too. He was like, unfortunately, with this technique, it'll leave you vulnerable to attack. It's kind of like when you barbarians recklessly attack. Little attack activates instead of your reckless. And the best part of it is, it slashes through summons like paper.
Ooh, this would be a great idea.
Yes. After the session, I will actually tell you're willing to stay a few minutes. I will actually give you all the stats for 6-fold slash flight.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I will.
Very well done, by the way. Very well done.
Congrats of learning a new skill.
Synth and Mr. Fritz,
Yep.
Yes.
takes you the better half of an hour to finally find King, but you hear the King first. At first, it sounds a little raunchy, what he's doing, but then you see what he's doing. At first, you just hear like, oh, right there, oh, a little lower, and you just see in one of the rooms, you see, you actually see his wife, kind of walking on his back, and she's like, okay, I think I got this now. Yep. She's doing like the Taiwanese like back walking massage thing, where they like walk on your back and it like cracks like crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's that. Kind of sees you and he's like, Ben.
Hello.
Monsters! Sweetie, these are the heroes that saved my life. Oh.
Well, I'm in human form, technically.
Yeah, but Synth isn't.
Yeah. Sorry about that, sir.
I just go, don't worry. I'm actually an ooze. As I point, I actually go, I'm actually an ooze. As I kind of gesture to him out. I just take this form so I don't burn your ground or eat at it. You know what I mean? It's all things.
So, what do you search me out for?
Get the egg.
Well, not me. He's here for the egg information.
What? Could you
The dragon egg. Where'd you get it?
repeat that? Well, one of my men actually obtained it from a merchant.
We need to find this merchant because if you're wondering, the mother dragon came by and picked up her child.
Hatched.
Yes, it hatched.
Right, it did hatch. Sorry, I'm so relaxed I suddenly forgot about that.
Or wanted to
the mother
forget
dragon
about it.
She was actually
Thank
fairly...
you for reminding me. Oh, at least she didn't... Did she kill any of my people?
No, not that it seemed. She was just here to pick up her kid.
But I worry about my people on a constant basis.
She was actually fairly nice. By the way, she's single. Just letting you know.
He kind of gives you that long and his wife goes, don't you even think about it. It's a dragon, dearest. It's a dragon. What am I going to do with a dragon? You never know. I've read stories about a donkey having children with a dragon.
I just kind of have a face, and I'm just like, how does that work?
What?
Like,
What are you
now
reading,
just
dearest? I've heard stories. Shut up.
Somebody once told me the word.
No, copyright.
I know. That's why I didn't sing.
Oh my gosh.
God, fucking outer attack. Anyway, and she was like, well, actually the king was like, unfortunately, I don't remember merchant. You don't remember? Oh, he was such a sweet boy too. Wasn't the actual merchant that sold. He was like a substitute for the normal merchant who actually found the egg in the first place. The queen is talking.
Oh?
Yes, the merchant claimed he was exiled from the Baharuth Empire for some crime he committed.
I know I got a feeling that it involves angering a dragon.
No. According to him, He slept with a noble's wife.
Ah, one way to get yourself in trouble.
And if you decide to go to Baharuth, the Adventurers Guild is a lot different from here. They're called workers.
Well, I mean, technically it is a job.
The problem is they're a lot more savage when it comes to their jobs. A lot more selfish, especially depending on how much money they're being paid. Actually, some workers from the Baharuth Empire are currently in Irantel.
Hopefully they're not causing too much trouble.
No, they're inside the castle.
Wait, is that us? Question mark?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Just had to make sure.
Apparently, it's a group of humans with one elf with purple hair.
What do they go by?
A very cute young lady. I forget their names. What are the names? No, dearest, I do not. Oh, a little lower. Oh, no, I don't. Unfortunately, they prefer their privacy. Apparently, they have been called as a temporary truce between us and the Baharuth Empire. They're here to help us with a Hanyo Pinoko problem.
Ah, so kind of on the same thing that we're doing, kind of, in a way.
Sire, you see a young man appear. Yes. What is it? There's a messenger for a man. There's a message for a man named Ancestor Kin.
That might be Vermilion.
I go, that would be Vermilion. My character will tell him.
Well, you both said it at the same time.
Oh, there's a person waiting for the Ancestor Kin and his followers. Apparently, the messenger came here himself.
Yeah, so it's for all of us.
He said it's not important for all of you to meet him, just most of you. He's very odd.
All right, I'll go gather up some of us then. At least Rozu, maybe. And maybe our friend who is the ancestor.
Actually, if you don't terribly mind, good Fritz, the king, is talking.
Oh,
Do
yes.
leave that poor girl alone for a time. She's had a difficult day.
True. She kind of does need to relax, really.
Why do you think I'm having this massage? Oh, that felt good.
Oh, there you go.
It has been a crick in my back for 20 years.
Maybe I could help with that later. But it's like, so I'll go gather some of us, or with some of us, like, you know, unless Synth, do you want to come with us?
I wanted to talk about something different.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go gather. I'll go get the Ancestor Kin, and if we're probably not going to be able to find Silence, so.
Yeah, Silence is currently in a hallway that only consists of hand-drawn pictures of all the king's past pets.
If I was in that room, I would be getting out of there fast. I do not want to be in the pet room.
Yeah, it's a hallway, actually. It's a hallway.
Oh, fuck.
And you just see the current king with a cat that basically looks like you but has black fur.
I didn't want to be here.
You're like running. You're like, oh, no.
Not today.
Not going to become a king's pet anytime soon.
Vermilion, as you see Fritz and Synth kind of meet up with you.
Well,
what's
Synth is
going with
actually
him?
still at the king.
Meets up with you.
I said Synth is still at the king. So it's just me.
I meant Fritz.
Okay.
I off. Anyway.
I go, hey, Vermilion.
What's up?
You got a note for you. Because I'm in my human form as I approach.
I know.
Synth, actually, before we get to you, the king goes, would you like a massage too, Mr. Synth?
Sure, might as well.
Servant, very gentle hands, pick you up effortlessly and put you on a table.
I could get used to this.
See a very tiny looking woman who is deceptively strong.
You have to have very strong fingers.
Yeah, especially with all these dragons just walking about at this point.
Are you ready to relax?
Oh, great. Yes.
Okay. Cracks her knuckles and then proceeds to turn you over to your back and then proceeds to beat the hell out of your back, but it feels wonderful. She's basically punching your back, but this is how she does massage. Actually, a legitimate version of massage. You're feeling no pain, but relief instead.
Well, if there's no pain, that means it's not working. Have you ever seen those people that go to the massage parlors? Like, I've seen the one where like this dude has a problem with his feet. They do it. They massage his foot.
Oh, the problem is she also is a monk, but she is a medical monk. She uses her nails in order to basically slightly inject his back with like little bits of painkiller, basically to prevent the pain, but it actually like helps out with the pain too. Basically, it helps out.
I've been to a spa place, had massage, and you don't need to have pain to feel relaxed.
I know. I'm just saying, like, for people that have problems, it tends to hurt.
No, I have back problems, and I did not feel any pain.
Yeah, I have
physical problems.
every so often. Yeah, every so often I do get like an acupressure massage, which is like really painful to me, but in the end, I feel so free.
Mm-hmm. See what I'm talking about? It's that kind of massage, you know? It hurts for a bit, but once you get through it,
yes, but not all of them are like that.
Massaging you. She's like doing like little mini karate chops across your back. You're like starting to finally feel relaxed. Vermilion, you see Frick come along.
hello. My human form as I hand you a letter. I go, well, it still looks like
There is no letter.
Summoned. Oh, then I say, we're being summoned. It's like to the front gate.
Actually, I'm already here.
Who was it with the baba?
Behind you.
Hello. As I turn around, who is it?
Hello. How are you boys doing nowadays?
Oh my god.
You've changed a little bit. You see none other than Demiurge.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Have you ever seen Demiurge before?
Actually, I don't think I've seen Demiurge before. Or maybe one.
Well, you see this man.
Hello.
How have you been, lizard? Well, not lizard man anymore. You're the ancestor kin. Very well done on your evolution. It is so interesting to see this. But I do hate to say this, but I can't spare the pleasantries because I have a message
What
from
is it?
Lord I. The message is he wishes to enlist you for help in killing the traitorous Shaltir Bloodfallen. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Wait, it's over?
Fortunately, I have a very, very early morning tomorrow. I have an interview like at 9 in the morning that I have to go to.
All good.
Good luck.